Alright, and welcome to day number 2 of Erannor's journey back into Skyrim once again. Oh, I am so glad to be streaming. Let me just tell you that. I've been wanting to just be able to focus and play some Skyrim, and now I have a 3-day weekend. So, I'm excited about this. Very excited. And, yeah. That is the plan. So I'm getting right into it. I did change just a couple of things. Added. I know. I wasn't going to mess with my mods at all for this playthrough. However, what I've added should be helpful, and nothing that should really have affected anything that I already have affected or installed rather. Just a couple of settings that I have to double check on whenever I first get into the game. But other than that, it should be fine. One of the big things I did install, however, is I went ahead and installed some textures. Texture Pack Combiner, the 3 main mods that it asks for. Went ahead and installed those, so you'll notice hopefully some better textures on stuff.
Thirsty, rooms for the weary. Now this is a temple.
The other thing is need to check. It's one. Alright. Deliver the Dragonstone. That's what we're doing today. We cleared out Bleak Falls Barrow, and we found the stone tablet. And now we have to bring it back to him. So that is what we're going to do. And it's a Dragon's Reach. Just have to clear out a bandit leader. Investigate Bard's College. They want us to go to Windhelm for a couple things. And that's it. Nothing too bad. Hey Jess! How you doing? Alright, so Gore and I are going to continue in Skyrim. Oh, but before I do, let me check and see if it's there. Not sure that it will. Yes, it is. Okay, good. Hotkey, I need to set. Oh, crap. It's not what I wanted to do. So now I have a green screen because that really screwed stuff up. Alright, settings, gameplay. I did not mean to leave the alright. Just ignore the green screen right now. Hey Penguin, happy Friday to you as well. Alright, so we're gonna have keyboard mouse config right now. It's because I had changed it to my B key because I couldn't do anything else. I want it to be the F11 key. There we go. So F11 now. Well, you'll notice up in the upper left it just says saving. Basically what that's doing is instead of a quick save, it's actually creating a new save. So all the times I hit B on the controller, it was making new saves. But yeah, that's the purpose of it because quick saving is broken. This allows me to quote-unquote quick save without actually creating a quick save. It creates a full save. So that's the goal for that. But anyways, let me go back to my settings, get the controller back on. I'm also going to go ahead and up the difficulty to master, but I'm going to leave immersive creatures set to expert. And I'm going to try that and see how it goes. So yeah, that's the plan. Alright, so now I can kind of quick save. I'm glad that I've got a 3-day weekend, Penguin. That's how I'm doing. I'm going to just quit out to the main menu real quick. I'm just going to delete those extras real quick. And it's fine. Leave my test. Alright, we're good. Hey, Park, how's it going? So yeah, for those of you just coming in, I installed Texture Pack. I used the Texture Pack Combiner. I did not install all of the optionals. I just did the 3 main texture packs that it asks for. And then beyond that, what was that one? I just used the textures that I have installed otherwise. Nothing. Alright, so we're just going to test it now. F11 creates a save, so that's better. That's instead of the quick save. So we're good there. Okay, so I need a drink. There's a drinking fountain outside.
Good morning.
I am a little bit hungry though. So we'll grab a little snack here before we head out to Dragon's Reach. And yeah, that'll be fine.
We drink too.
I was going to check actually and see on that if I can make it so that menu style, no, I want it for whenever it pops up. Character. No, that's fine. Okay. I guess we're fine.
Our youth,
what's so good about it?
come and gone. For the age of aggression
good day.
is just about done.
Alright, so I'm going to be seeing what Whiterun looks like now, with not only beautiful Whiterun, but also some textures added as well.
Hey,
Shut up, dude. A refreshing drink of water.
Are you still working at the Bannered Mare in the evenings, Olfina?
Chops and
And why
steaks fit
shouldn't
for a
I?
jarl.
Just
Come and
because
see
I'm
my
a
special.
grey maid
Alright,
doesn't mean I
that's
can't earn
fine.
stone keep. I didn't mean... I'm sorry I asked.
So what's going on over here? Apparently somebody was offended.
Once I've made enough money trading with the Khajiit caravans, I'm going to buy the Bannered Mare from Hulda.
You're going to become a merchant?
Before my ma and Da passed, I told them that one day I'd become the best trader in Skyrim. I met one of the caravan leaders, Madron. He said he'd help me get started if I could bring him a mammoth's tusk. Easier said than done.
Fair enough. Maybe I can help you with that.
You do that?
Fresh from the wild.
If you find one, I could teach you a thing or two about trading.
Sure.
Help you get a fair bargain in the future?
Yeah, I'd appreciate that. That sounds like fair trade. Alright.
Farewell.
Take care. Now, do I have anything that I am looking to get rid of? I have something I need to look and see if I can disenchant, it looks like. A couple of things. Beyond that, no.
I spend a lot of time
What
at the
were
market
you
stall
guys
so I
playing
can
a
learn
game
the
together or
merchant's
something,
trade.
Penguin and Park? Is that what you and so you're literally just like finished playing and you're seeing each other again?
Come to chat with an old woman, Do your good deed for the day.
Alright, so I also need to go up there apparently. That's gonna have to wait. Oh, Park won't decide what to play? I see.
Cause trouble in Whiterun and I'll haul you into the Dragon's Reach dungeon myself.
So one mod that I added is called Think to Yourself messages, so that the messages that pop up in the upper left, like the game messages, like when I level up and stuff, should be more immersive. So that's the hope. Now I want to see if the mod, yeah, it still does autosave. Instead of saying autosave, it just says saving up there now, which is fine because that's the same as what it says whenever I use my hotkey. Where is the Jarl and where's Farengar? Farengar's still in here, okay. And he's got company apparently.
You see? The terminology is clearly First Era or even earlier. I'm convinced this is a copy of a much older text. Perhaps dating to just after the Dragon War. If so, I could use this to cross-reference the names with other later texts.
Good. I'm glad you're making progress. My employers are anxious to have some tangible answers.
Alright, Penguin, we'll see you when you get back.
Oh, have no fear. The Jarl himself has finally taken an interest, so I'm now able to devote most of my time to this research.
Time is running, Farengar, don't forget. This isn't some theoretical question. Dragons have come back.
Yes, don't worry. Although the chance to see a living dragon up close would be tremendously valuable. Now, let me show you something else I found. Very intriguing. I think your employers may be interested as well. Bah, yes, the Jarl's protege. Back from Bleak Falls Barrow. You didn't die, it seems.
No, I did not.
The Dragonstone of Bleak Falls Barrow. Seems you are a cut above the usual brutes the Jarl sends my way.
Yes, I got you the Dragonstone, so what's next?
That is where your job ends and mine begins. The work of the mind, sadly undervalued in Skyrim. My associate here will be pleased to see your handiwork. She discovered its location by means she has so far declined to share with me. So your information was correct after all. And we have our friend here to thank for recovering.
Now I know why I couldn't get a room in
You went into Bleak Falls Barrow
Riverwood.
and got that? Nice work. Just send me a copy when you've deciphered it.
Farengar, you need to come at once. A dragon's been sighted nearby. You should come too.
A dragon?
Me?
How
Okay,
exciting.
fine. But let me check
Where was
something
it
real
seen?
quick first.
What was it doing?
I'd take this a bit more seriously if I were... If a dragon decides to attack Whiterun, I don't know if we can stop it. Let's go.
Okay, that's fine. What assignment should you start with, Jess? I don't know. Can I take that? No, it'd be stealing. Damn. Kinda want to take it anyways. Alright, let's see. Start with... I don't know.
Brigands I can handle. But
No,
this
my
talk of
lord.
dragons?
It was just circling overhead when I left. I never ran so fast in my life. I thought it would come after me, for sure.
Good work, son. We'll take it from here. Head down to the barracks for some food.
Are you
and
his son?
rest. You've earned it. Irileth, you'd better gather some guardsmen and get down there.
I've already ordered my men to
Disrespect
muster
the
near
law
the main
and you
gate.
disrespect me.
Good. Don't fail me.
Yeah,
There's
if you've
no
got a
time to
midterm
stand
Wednesday,
on
you should
ceremony,
start
my
and
friend.
finish with it.
I need your help again. I want you to go with Irileth and help her fight this dragon. You survived Helgen, so you have more experience with dragons than anyone else here.
I've
But
seen
I
a
haven't
dragon
forgotten the service you
and
did for me in retrieving the
went
dragon
into
stone
Helgen
for
and saw
Farengar.
the wanton destruction.
As a token of my esteem, I have instructed Avenici that you are now permitted to purchase property in the city. And please, accept this gift from my personal army.
Please be something good.
Help Irileth kill this dragon
Hide
before
helmet
it
of
can attack
alteration.
Whiterun. No, I can't afford to risk both of you. I need you here working on ways to defend the city against these dragons.
As you command.
One last thing, Irileth. This isn't a death or glory mission. I need to know what we're dealing with.
Don't worry, my lord. I'm the very soul of caution.
I get to go kill a dragon with the very soul of caution. Ooh, I leveled up! Sweet! Alright, let's go with Aerolith, whatever. Let's just check my level. And I think I'm going to go with Magicka because we picked up a couple of spells last time that I want to be able to use. Alright, so marksmanship would still be handy here. Can't do any more there. Can do Eagle Eye, I guess. It's a good option. It sounds like you got a really fun week coming up, Jess. Sounds like it's going to be super fun. Yeah, that sucks, Jess. I do not envy you that. Beware of necromancers. I should read this. Brittle Shin Pass. Bandits. Veterans Retreat. Alright, so I've got my bows favorited, I've got all my equipment on. I should favorite some healing potions, stamina and magicka as well. And probably marksmanship. Should I favorite some poisons? No, I've only got a couple of them. Alright, Apocalypse. I don't think I should use that against a dragon. How to become a landlord. Oh, speechcraft, nice. M's more complex needs. Survivor's Guide to Skyrim.
Mister, could you spare a coin?
Alright now, sweetie, I gotta go. Maybe when I get back.
I ain't done nothing.
Staying safe, I hope.
Here's the situation. A dragon is attacking the western
You
wall.
wear the armor of a brigand. Now we're in for it. On my watch.
I'm not gonna cause any trouble on your watch.
I said a dragon. I don't much care where it came from or who sent it. What I do know is that it's made the mistake of attacking Whiterun.
But Housecarl, how can we fight a dragon?
That's a fair question. None of us have ever seen a dragon before, or expected to face one in battle.
I've seen one.
But we are honor-bound to fight it.
Destroyed brick watchtowers and all sorts of fun stuff. I don't know how we're expected to do this. It should be a challenge, to say the least.
Even if we fail, this dragon is threatening our homes, our families. Could you call yourselves Nords if you ran from this monster? Are you going to let me face this thing alone?
No, Housecar.
I work with my mother. Sell fruits and vegetables.
Alright, we're having an important
It's fun most
conversation
days,
here.
but hard work.
Since the last age.
Either.
The glory of killing it is ours. If you're with me. Now what do you say? Shall we go kill us a dragon?
Yeah.
Damn right.
Nah, I think I'm gonna just explore the town.
You know,
You guys go have fun. I'm kidding. Let's go. Single file, is that how we're doing this? Hey Nighthawk, how you doing, buddy? How's the chat on stream? Is everything showing up? Looks like I may not have it right. Let me do something real quick. It doesn't look like it's right. I didn't know if So I was showing up or if it was just So showing up. Is that better? I think that's fine. Alright, we're going to fight a dragon. I should have grabbed a Whiterun uniform or something so that I would fit in. I feel warm, so that's cool. The air is cool as well. Feeling warm, cool. The air feeling cool is pretty cool as well. La. It said Western Watchtower, so I'm guessing we head west, which, if I'm not mistaken, I am facing roughly west. So, yes, going the correct way. Oh, fire. I told you guys, wanton destruction is all I saw of the dragon in Helgen. And, this doesn't look any better. You guys sure you want to do this? Just saying. It's not going to be easy. I think maybe it's time for a bow. Actually, maybe an earthbound weapon.
No signs of any dragons now. It sure looks like he's been here. I know it looks bad, but we've got to figure out what happened. And if that dragon is still skulking around somewhere. Spread out and look for
Does look
survivors.
pretty bad.
We need to know what we're dealing with.
If there's a dragon about, I'm not sure melee weapons is what you guys are going to want. Just saying. Just a heads up. You know, at least the amount of the dragon that I saw told me that. Maybe it's attacking that fort over there. I don't see it though.
No,
Go see if I can get a van. Oh,
still here somewhere. Rocky and Todd just got grabbed when they tried to make a run for it.
we got grabbed.
Hartman, what happened here? Where's this dragon? Quickly now!
I don't know. Kinneret, save us. Here he comes again.
Here he comes! Find cover and make every arrow count!
Where is he? I'm looking for him.
Get him!
There he is.
You're already dead.
The dragon is, hopefully. Oh no. Can't see. Need to go to my short bow. And fortify. Marksmanship's probably not a bad idea here either. Well, there went one guardsman. That's too bad, isn't it? Where is he? Whoa! Where's this dragon? I think I need my... Oh, did we get him?
Let's make sure that overgrown lizard is really dead. Damn good shooting, boys.
Yeah, good shooting, everybody. Good shooting. I think it's dead. Better be ready just in case, though. Is it dead? Yep, looks dead. Whoa! What the...
Must be Dragonborn.
What? What is... It attacked me! Well, I got an armor piece and some dragon blood. Stormcloak boots I don't need. Oh, I got some Whiterun guards armor. I'll wear it. I'll fit in with the guards. May as well, right? I mean, just fought with them.
Believe it. You're Dragonborn.
What? Dragonborn? What do you mean?
In the very oldest tales, back from when there were still dragons in Skyrim, the Dragonborn would slay dragons and steal their power. That's what you did, isn't it? Absorb the dragon's power.
You know what? I think you may be right.
There's only one way to find out. Try to shout. According to the old legends, only the Dragonborn can shout without training, the way the dragons do.
Dragonborn.
Jess, I'll tell you this, and this is from my personal experience at college, university. Your social life can wait. Social life can wait. While you're going to school, school is much more important. Don't let social life get in the way, because that's what I did, and I didn't finish school. So,
what are you talking
yeah.
about?
That's right. My grandfather used to tell stories about the Dragonborn. Those born with the dragon blood in them.
Let's see about this, guys.
Like old Tiber Septim himself.
I've never heard of Tiber Septim killing any dragons.
There weren't any dragons then, idiot. They're just coming back now for the first time in forever. But the old tales tell of the Dragonborn who could kill dragons and steal their power. You must be one.
Must I?
Irleth? You're being awfully quiet. Come on, Irleth. Tell us. Do you believe in this Dragonborn business?
Some of you would be better off keeping quiet.
There's a dead dragon in the road, boys.
Matters you don't know anything about.
Dead dragon in the road.
Here's a dead dragon, and that's something I definitely
And the
understand.
guard's trying to clear the road
Now
for you,
you
but
know
it's
we
not
can
working
kill
out too well for you.
But I don't need some mythical dragonborn. Someone who can put down a dragon is more than enough for me.
You wouldn't understand, Housecarl. You ain't a Nord.
I've been all across Tamriel. I've seen plenty of
See if I
things
can
just
clear
as
this.
outlandish as this. I'd advise you all to trust in the strength of your sword arm over tales and legends.
That was shouting, what you just did. Must be. You really are Dragonborn, then.
Didn't do much. I was trying to clear the road. I definitely cannot push a dragon's bones off the road. Sorry, guys. You guys have to figure it out. Irlith, what should I do now?
That was the hairiest fight I've ever been in, and I've been in more than a few. I don't know about this Dragonborn business, but I'm sure glad you're with us. You better get back to Whiterun right away. Jarl Balgruuf will want to know what happened here.
Alright, I'm going to go ahead and collect the
We taught that dragon not to mess with Whiterun.
the items from the Fallen, so I can get them returned back, because Whiterun may very well need the items in the armory sooner than later. I feel really bad that I wasn't able to save you. I watched him burn to death. It's a nice looking helmet. Why do you have two of them? I guess I don't need all the stuff, just the good stuff. Clearly he wasn't the only one to die. Ooh, light armor. Yeah, please. Thank you.
I'm glad you're on our side.
I'm glad to be on your side as well. Oh, another fallen guard.
I'm taking command here for the moment. You head back to Whiterun and let the Jarl know what happened.
Alright, I'll let you do that. I'll just start heading back that way now. First, let me check this hood situation. Full exposure protection.
I don't get how military men can fight in these forts. You need open space.
May need the lighter one. And that's much better than that.
It's to swing a war hammer.
The giant over there, giant's fire. Fox in the road. I'm not sure. Light hood kind of looks... Well, at least the light hood kind of matches my underside of the cloak. Yeah, I'll go with light hood for now. Guess it doesn't matter too much. Well, you don't even have to say that, Jess. It doesn't necessarily take you longer to learn things than the average person. Whoa! That was loud. Clearly it's not raining, so it wasn't thunder. It takes you as long to learn things as you're comfortable with. It's not how long it takes you to learn something, it's how long you take to learn something. Like how much time you give yourself to learn it is, you know, the more time the better, you know. You can't ever study too much. You can only study too little. So it's better safe than sorry. Dovahkiin! It is pretty scary if you think about it. It's loud, thunderous shout out of nowhere, rolling down out of the mountains, shaking your very soul. All right. What are these guys doing?
We're causing no trouble. All we ask is to look for her. We will be back. This is not over. You there. We're looking for someone in Whiterun. We will pay good money for information.
Who are you looking for?
A woman. A foreigner in these lands. Redguard, like us. She's likely not using her true name. We will pay for any information regarding her location. We are not welcome here in Whiterun, so we will be in Rorikstead if you learn anything.
Alright. Why are you looking for this person?
It's none of your concern. All you need to know is that we're paying for information. If that doesn't interest you, feel free to walk away.
Fair enough.
She cannot hide from us forever.
See, I think I picked up a couple things to
got
sell.
some good pieces out here if you look the finest weapons and armor.
Crossbow. Maybe I should hold on to that. Clearly I don't need that. And I don't need that either. Alright, what do you have? Wait, what do I have to sell over here? Nothing good. Alright, weapon wise, you have nothing good. Hide shield of dwindling shock. That could be useful possibly. But not for now.
Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything.
I'm good for now, thank you though. I'm gonna go take a drink, fighting that dragon. A little
Come to
thirsty.
chat with old woman, Do your good deed for the day.
That's right. Mock the town beggar like everyone else. But I've got a right to browse, don't I? I ain't hurting anyone.
Make it quick, then. I don't want your stink driving my customers.
I work with my mother to sell fruits and vegetables. It's fun most days, but hard work.
Hello.
The guards in Dragon's Reach say you've aided the Jarl. On behalf of Whiterun, I thank you.
Oh, no problem. Are you a priestess of Kenrith or something?
Indeed. The temple here in the city is my charge. The goddess's divine blessings have no doubt helped make Whiterun a thriving and prosperous city. After all, it is she who brings rain to our crops and fair weather on the harvest days.
Has the Stormcloak uprising affected your duties?
Somewhat, yes. At first it seemed a distant thing, heard only in the idle speech of guards and traders. When the wounded soldiers began to return from battle, I did what I could to help them. As more of the sick and injured came to the temple, my work as a healer became more important than my duties as a priestess. I wish only an end to the fighting, so that I can tend to the temple once more.
I can understand
The
that.
grace of Kinnereth be with you.
They've
Thank
been
you.
raiding the farms for food, and supplies are scarcer than ever.
Did you know there's some...
I need to eat a little snack here while I'm listening to what's going on here.
fruits that actually grow better in the cold weather?
Maybe, but they wouldn't taste as good as a loaf of fresh-baked pumpernickel.
Fresh baked pumpernickel. Hello. Alright, let's go talk to the Jarl.
Cause trouble in Whiterun, and I'll haul you into the Dragon's Reach dungeon myself.
Fair enough. No intention.
Man? Ha! They can barely tolerate our presence on Earth.
If we kill the dragon once, we can do it again. With your help, of course.
Hopefully, if we need to. How's it going, Rosaria? Apparently my dashboard chat screwed up. Sorry, let me refresh. It didn't come through on my dashboard. Reload. There we go. Yeah, I'm not sure why it messed up there, Rosaria. You showed up on my backup chat window, but not my dashboard, so. But hello, and welcome to the stream. I don't know what time it was that you actually said something either, because I just don't look at the backup as often. Now I turn back on my timestamps and user list. There we go. Alright. There you go, now you showed up.
Good. You're finally here. The Jarl's been waiting for you.
I imagine he wants to know.
Summons. What else could it mean? The Greybeards.
We were just talking about you. My brother needs a word with you.
So what happened at the watchtower? Was the dragon there?
It was. The watchtower was destroyed, but we killed the dragon.
I knew I could count on Irileth, but there must be more to it than that.
When the dragon died, I absorbed some kind of power from it.
So it's true. The Greybeards really were summoning you.
The Greybeards? What?
Masters of the Way of the Voice. They live in seclusion high on the slopes of the throat of the world.
What do they want with me?
The Dragonborn is said to be uniquely gifted in the voice. The ability to focus your vital essence into a thum, or shout. If you really are Dragonborn, they can teach you how to use your gift.
Didn't you hear the thundering sound as you returned to Whiterun? That was the voice of the Greybeards, summoning you to High Hrothgar. This hasn't happened in centuries, at least. Not since Tiber Septim himself was summoned when he was still Talos of Atmora.
Hrongar, calm yourself. What does any of this Nord nonsense have to do with our friend here? Capable as he may be, I don't see any signs of him being this, Dragonborn.
Nord nonsense.
You weren't at the dragon fight.
These
Trust
are
us.
our sacred traditions that go back to the founding of the First Empire.
Hrongar, don't be so hard on Avenici.
I meant no disrespect, of course. It's just that, what do these Greybeards want with him?
That's the Greybeards' business, not ours. Whatever happened when you killed that dragon, it revealed something in you, and the Greybeards heard it. If they think you're Dragonborn, who are we to argue? You'd better get up to High Hrothgar immediately. There's no refusing the summons of the Greybeards. It's a tremendous honor. I envy you, you know, to climb the 7,000 steps again.
7,000 steps.
Once. Did you know that?
What?
High Hrothgar is a very peaceful place. Very.
No, it's not my first playthrough Rosaria, but my goal is to make it to where you won't know what I've done and what I haven't done.
What's going on down here?
I haven't ever beaten the
They
game.
haven't seemed to care
but...
before. No matter. Go to High Hrothgar. Learn what the Greybeards can teach you. You've done a great service for me and my city, Dragonborn.
It was a pleasure.
By my right as Jarl, I name you Thane of Whiterun. It's the greatest honor that's within my power to grant. I assign you Lydia as a personal housecarl, and this weapon from my armory to serve as your badge of office. I'll also notify my guards of your new title. Wouldn't want them to think you're part of the common rabble, now would we?
Fair enough.
We are honored to have you as Thane of our city, Dragonborn. Back to business, Proventus. We still have a city to defend.
Yes, my lord.
Alright, Thane of Whiterun. Even more appropriate that I'm wearing the Whiterun armor currently. Gore, we did well today. We did well. It's a war axe. Creatures and people up to level 10 flee from combat for 30 seconds. It's not quite as good as my steel war pick, but it's got an enchant on it.
Divines bless you. May the ground you walk quake as you pass.
I appreciate that.
I serve Jarl Balgruuf as steward.
5,000 for a house in the city, huh?
Enjoy
Alright.
your visit to Dragon's Reach.
Not anywhere close to that. Well, actually, I've got 1650. That's more money than I thought I had. Alright, let's go. Well, what do you have on you, do I?
Just remember, everything's... Just leave me all the food.
Gore, I'm gonna take some stuff from you here that you don't need. I guess you like the mace. What weapon do you have equipped right now? Don't know. Oh, you have the steel war pick equipped. You can keep it. Now you can. Gore, the thought that I'm having right now is that I'm gonna go ahead and send you on your way. I appreciate your help with clearing out Bleak Falls Barrow. Truly I do. But I think that your time serving me can come to an end. I don't see that it would be necessary for you to carry on fighting at my side. I've appreciated your companionship and your help, but we're safely in Whiterun now, and I just feel like you should be freed to go about your own way. So, it's a pleasure, Gore. It's been a pleasure. And if I do need your assistance again, I'll come looking.
Alright, what do you need?
Alas, it's time for us to part ways.
You sure? Well, alright. Probably time I head on somewhere else. Never know where my stomach will take me.
Proventus, you must help me. We need to convince my brother to do more for the war effort.
What would you have me do, Hrongar? Your brother is the Jarl. You know I can't question his judgment.
I'm not asking you to defy the Jarl, just to open his eyes. Use subtlety and suggestion to turn his thoughts to the war. You're his steward. He'll listen to you.
Leave me out of your intrigues, Hrongar. If you have something to say to the Jarl, say it with your own tongue.
You can probably hear you guys.
All this
Irrelith
standing
made it
around
back.
is rubbish. You should be taking the fight to the Stormcloaks.
Hello.
Make a move toward Balgruuf, and you're dead.
Why? I'm the Thane of Whiterun. Yeah, he thinks about food a lot. He's a nice enough guy, but I don't know. I've been assigned to Housecarl, so I'm going to take advantage of that situation for a while and see how it works out.
The Jarl has appointed me to be your housecarl.
Oh,
It's
you
an
must
honor
be
to
Lydia.
serve you.
I appreciate that. So what does a Housecarl do exactly?
As my Thane, I'm sworn to your service. I'll guard you and all you own with my life.
Fair enough. Follow me.
Lead the way. I've got your back.
And you've inherited some items.
I am at your command.
But you have a steel broadsword. Let me learn some things about you first. What are you good at? One-handed and shield is okay. Heavy armor is okay. Ah, she has frost resistance. That's going to be handy. Okay. So that's a benefit from what Gore had to offer.
How can I serve you, my Thane?
Alright, I'm going to assign you a crossbow and some steel bolts as well. And a longbow, some ancient Nord arrows. It's fine. Hunting short bow as well. And about an iron maul. How much damage did your sword do? 24. You still prefer it to the maul. Okay, that's fine. You can continue to use your sword. I don't have a problem giving you swords to use. I do have some better heavy armor for you, however. And a backpack for you. Shield. What? Apparently that's a little more provocative armor-wise.
You lead, I'll follow.
But it's definitely better than what you were wearing, I mean, as far as armor goes, but okay. Yeah, I know Rosaria. The armor looks a little bit different on you than it did on Gore. It really truly does. Alright, exiting into Whiterun. Still over encumbered, clearly. I need to see what I'm carrying that's too much. How much am I? Wow, I'm over encumbered by a lot, actually. I'm gonna have to get down to the I've got dragon bones and such, that's why. Alright, I'm gonna go to the Skyforge.
Patron of the great clan Battleborn. A name I'm sure you know well.
Just taking a stroll through town here, leaving Dragon's Reach. We finished up what we were doing. What were we tasked with now? What's next? Speak to the Greybeards. And where is that? Okay, so we are over here. To walk around the mountain and down. Oh, fantastic, Jess. Congratulations. Well done. Well done. Yeah, she does look pretty good. I like the CBBE mod. It really cleans up females a lot. But that armor is a little more provocative than I think she'll probably be wearing in the long run. But if she wants to wear it out of what I've given her, then so be it. Yeah, 2 orders in your first couple of days. That's pretty awesome, Jess. I think I might go back to the darker hood. I may even switch. Put that on. That matches much better. Just doesn't have the frost resist, unfortunately. But I'll just disenchant the frost resist probably. I'm carrying too much.
We are the children of man. Talos is the true God of man, ascended from flesh to rule the realm.
Almost there. Actually, you know what? You probably could dress
I've got
better.
your back. I'm right behind you.
Let me trade some things with you.
How can I serve you, my Thane?
So obviously you don't need your old equipment. Keep the bow. Is your shield really better than that one? 42, 37? Yes it is. Okay, keep your steel shield. That's great. Okay, everything else is fine.
You lead, I'll follow.
First thing I need to do is check the smelter. Light steel buckler. I think that's what I'm using. Yeah, I don't want to melt that down. So clothing wise, nothing. I could break down that, I guess, but I don't need to. Alright, so Targe, heavy shield. How much did yours do?
I'm right behind you. I am at your command.
Yours does 42.
Lead on.
I am a wood elf. If you're interested in my backstory, you can type !Erannor like the name and the title, and you will find the backstory for Erannor. This is the Immersive Armor's shield painting rack. You may wish to be in third-person mode for the best view. Alright, so third person. Items. Equip. Activate. There we go. Next. 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 Now this is for Lydia, so to find something appropriate for her. She is my house Carl. She deserves a good shield. I like that one. Done. Alright, so items. My light steel buckler.
I'm right behind you. I am sworn to carry your burdens.
Yes, you are. All right.
You lead, I'll follow.
There you go. New shield for you. What do we have here? Don't know what that achievement was.
Got a lot of steel to share.
Going to sell some stuff to you. Ooh, advanced smithing. I could use that. Let's sell stuff first, see how much money I make. Iron hatchet. Yeah, you can have that. Iron maul. It's better than the iron mace. It's better than the axe as well, but it's so heavy. So you can have that, and the warhammer. And you can have 2 of the picks. Alright, light armor. Is that really better than what I've got? It is. I'll have to check and see how it does armor-wise for me. Or, I mean, as far as protection from the elements. Alright, you can go ahead and have that as well. Not much of a heavy armor wearer, so can have all that. Okay. So let's see. If I learn advanced smithing, that's a good thing to learn. Oh, that is a very good thing to learn. Yes, it's worth it. It's worth it. Guess I don't need the fur helmet. Alright. Shouldn't be over encumbered. No, I'm not. I do need to, however, step AFK just momentarily. I need a bio break. So I will be back in just a couple minutes. Alright, and I'm back. Thank you for your patience. Let's get that. Alright, might as well do a real save here real quick while we're in the menu. There we go. Alright, let's go see if I can do any crafting, perhaps. Leather. If I could make myself a bandolier, that would be rather handy. A dark bandolier. Don't know how to make dark leather. The heck is that noise? I don't know. Cowhide. What am I hearing right now? Like people talking. It's weird. Okay, so how close am I to being able to make the bandolier that I want? Dark, large bandolier with shoulder pad. No, just the dark. Ah, I need more leather strips and more leather. And 3 assorted buckles. Alright, how do I make... iron buckles, how do I do that? A light iron buckler. Steel, perhaps? Black dyed leather. I could make 2 black dyed leather. Assorted buckles. I need steel ingots for that. Alright. Did I make anything just with what I was able to do? The 2... I guess I don't have to start with the bandolier. I need 4. Alright, so there won't be any pouches yet. I guess I could make those.
Yes.
Alright, we'll put a box pouch on our back right. And our back left as well. Just on our back for now, that's good enough. Alright, that's fine. Let's go. How much money do I have now? Not very much. I'm gonna visit this over here real quick.
So rise up, children of the Empire. Rise up, Stormcloaks.
I used to be an adventurer like you. Then I took an arrow in the knee.
An arrow in the knee, really?
Damn those Greymanes to oblivion. They want to back the Stormcloaks, they'll get what's coming to them.
Need a blade? We should talk to Adriana.
Alright, so we have some things to do. Oh, I need to go speak to the leader of the companions still. Then I'll probably check with the, well, let me check with the innkeeper while I'm here. Check and see if there's any other work that needs to be done around town, or if she's heard any rumors.
Come on in. Just stoke the fire. Take a seat and get the cold out.
Aye.
If it's a mercenary you're looking for,
If it's work you need,
found him.
how about
There's
chopping
no
up some
stronger
wood for the
sword on
fires?
hire in all
You heard any rumors lately?
I assume you
What's
saw
that,
Timber
Rosaria?
Lane? Big tree all burnt up in the middle of the Wind District. It's part of the Temple of Kinnareth. People want Danica to do something about it, but I don't know what they expect.
Lily, go away. Go on, dog. Go lay down. Go on. Read the backstory and then tell me what you think. Alright, have you heard any rumors lately?
People say there is someone in Riften that can change your face, make you look completely different. Do you believe that?
Hey, Nyram, how you doing? What's the latest gossip?
The companions? In Jorvasker? They're recruiting new members from what I hear.
I've heard that. Alright, fair enough. If I need to learn more about magic, where would I do that?
I should have guessed as much. Your kind sticks to that college in Winterhold, as well they should.
I'm not.
You'd never think to learn from a Nord like the Jarl's wizard.
I'm not a wizard per se, I just want the knowledge. All knowledge is good knowledge.
Need anything else? Just let me know.
Ah, well now you know, Nyram, now you know. If you were following me on Twitter, you would have known before. Alright, so what did I pick up?
Ulfric, the killer of kings.
They're looking for a Redguard woman, right?
Your death we will drink and we'll sing.
She's a Redguard woman.
We're the children of Skyrim and we fight all our lives. And when Sovngarde
Is there something I can do for you?
Did you know that some Malakir warriors are looking for a Redguard woman?
Are you sure? Oh no. They found me? I need your help, please. Come with me. I need to speak to you privately. Quickly. Come with
Okay.
me.
Oh, no worries, Nyram. I'm glad you found me, buddy. So I can either go up here and talk to her, or I can just go to Rorik instead, huh? I'll hear what she has to say.
So, are you working with them?
What?
You think you can take me?
Hang on.
You so much as touch me and you're going to lose fingers.
You see this
I mean
axe?
it.
The
I'll
Jarl of
cut you in half.
Whiterun gave me
So
this
the Alakir
axe.
know where I am? What do they offer you? Gold? How many more of them are coming? Tell me.
Relax, relax. I don't want to hurt you.
Then I need your help, and there isn't anyone else I can trust here in the city.
Maybe. What do you want?
I am not the person that the people of Whiterun think I am. My real name is Eamon. I am a noble of House Suda in Hammerfell. The men who are looking for me, the Alakir, they are assassins in the employ of the Aldmeri Dominion.
What?
They wish to exchange my blood for gold.
The Aldmeri Dominion?
I need you to root them out and drive them away before they find
If
me.
they
and
work
drag me
for the
back to
Aldmeri
Hammerfell
Dominion,
for
they
an
will
execution.
die. So how am I supposed to get rid of them then?
They're mercenaries, only in it for the money. They're led by a man named Kamatu. Get rid of him, and the rest will scatter. I don't dare show my face, lest they recognize me, so you'll have to find out where they are.
Alright, any suggestions?
I heard one of them was just arrested trying to sneak into the city. If he's locked up in the jail, perhaps you can get it out of him. Please, I know I'm asking you to do something difficult, maybe even dangerous. I just don't know who else I can trust.
So then came clashing and
Alright, well, if the Aldmeri Dominion is after you, then you definitely have a friend in me. But I don't know if I can take you at face value yet. We'll see. We'll see. I like the information, but you can't just accept everything at face value. The world does not work that way. Do you know that, Lydia? It doesn't work that way. Alright, let's get out of here.
What could it mean? The return of the Dragonborn? And who among us?
What are you doing up there?
What of my son? Hmm?
What I'm telling you, I heard it, howling. Those
So
werewolf
don't talk
things
to
are
me
true.
about suffering.
Chops and steaks fit for a Jarl. Come and see my selection of the finest quality meats.
I will never accept his death. My son still lives. I feel it in my heart. So tell me, Battleborns, where is he? Where are you holding my Thorald?
Do you believe this old hag? Holding him? Why, I've got him in my cellar. He's my prisoner. Face it, Cowell. Your stupid son is dead. He died a storm-cloaked traitor. And you best keep
Need something?
before you suffer the same.
No.
What do you want?
Nothing. Why was he picking on her? What was that all about?
All I can think about is my son, my Thorald. They say that he was killed, but I know better. I know my son is alive. Those Battleborn, they're in with the Imperials. They know it too, and yet they lie to my very face.
Wait, how do you know that they're lying?
It's not wise to discuss it here. Please, if you truly wish to help, meet me at my home. I'll tell you the whole story.
Alright. So the Battleborns...
Sometimes I miss the soldier's life, but when I hold my daughter in my arms, I know I made the right choice.
Were you arguing with someone? You were arguing with someone?
My Sapphire doesn't like that I've been spending so much time looking for my father's old sword. He fed his entire family with the gold he made using that weapon. I'm not about to let it gather dust in some thief's trophy room.
Do you need help?
I tracked it to a group of bandits nearby, but I'm no fool. I'd need the Whiterun guards or maybe hire the companions to get it. I don't know why I'm saying this, but if you find it out in your travels, I'd be grateful to you.
Fair enough. Balthium Keep, huh? Alright, fair enough.
If you find that sword, please bring it to me.
Alright, I need to get a bite to eat before doing anything else. Let's have a bit more, shall we? Alright, definitely a carnivore only. Need some water as well. What am I doing on carry weight? 335, okay.
Greymane or Battleborn?
Wait, what?
Got stones in your ears? I asked what side you're on. Greymane or Battleborn?
Look, I don't know what you're asking.
New in town, huh? Whiterun's got two clans, both old and both respected. Difference is, the Greymanes turned their backs on the Empire, and we Battleborn stayed loyal. So I'll ask again, Greymane or Battleborn?
I'll put it this way. The Empire turned their back on me. So I'll say Greymane.
Then you're either a Stormcloak sympathizer or a fool. Either way, you're no friend of mine.
What was that argument all about?
More bad blood between the houses. Fralia is convinced our family is somehow at fault for the loss of their son. There's no reasoning with these people anymore.
These people, huh?
Long live the Empire.
The Empire let my father be beheaded. A faithful servant of the Empire. Beheaded by the Aldmeri Dominion.
Old friend. Patron of the great.
So apparently the Battleborn work for the Empire. So this could very well be a fortuitous engagement to go and talk to Fralia in her home. Find out how that might be playing into the Empire being in Skyrim. And see if it might spill over into the Aldmeri Dominion being in Skyrim as well. Let's see here. Clan Battleborn. Emran's house. Carlotta's house.
I work with my mother to sell fruits and vegetables. It's fun most days.
Alright, so what's this one? Temple Kinnereth. House Greymane.
Welcome to our home.
Yeah, sure, Jess.
What's the meaning of this?
You can borrow my time zone.
Avrostine, put that down. He's here to help us find Thorold.
How do we know he's not spying for the Battleborn?
I was invited.
We
I was
can't
invited
trust
here.
anyone. Who knows what they'll do if they find me here?
I can't take any more of this. No weapons, please. Let's just talk.
I was invited.
All right, Mother. So, you're here to help?
Yes, absolutely. What can I do?
I know that Thorald's not dead. I just know it. The Imperials have him and are keeping him somewhere, but I don't know where. Those damned Battleborns, they know something. They're hiding it. They practically taunt us with it. They must have some sort of proof. There's gotta be something in that house of theirs. I just know it. I don't dare leave the house myself, so I need your help.
What sort of proof do you need?
Anything that confirms that Thorald isn't dead, but is being held captive. I know those Battleborns have it. They'd be hiding it, of course. Wouldn't want it to get out that they've been lying this whole time. But you might be able to butter them up enough to lower their guard.
So why is it you're thinking the Battleborns are involved?
The Battleborns, the Emperor's biggest bootlickers here in Whiterun. Their connections to the Empire and the Legion are well known. When Thorald didn't return home, there was no question in my mind. They knew Thorald supported the Stormcloaks, knew he was gonna aid them in battle, made sure he didn't come back. Locked him up someplace to get back at my family. I'm sure of it. Best
Traitorous
if
scum.
You didn't mention to anyone that you saw me here.
Fair enough. Alright, so we got a little bit of reconnaissance to do here, Lydia.
Huh?
Come on. Reconnaissance. I've done
Try
this
mercenary
before.
work? It might suit you.
Come here, please.
Did you know there are some fruits that actually grow better?
Do me a
in
favor.
colder weather?
Keep
I
a
will
lookout.
remain on guard here.
Thank you. Exactly what I want. Just keep an eye out, please. Hello.
Yeah? What?
Well, you're not very nice. Hello.
There's a rift here in Skyrim, and can't neither magic nor the passing of time make it right.
Fair enough. Can I just ask you a question? So I'm looking for proof. This looks like a little kid's room, but he's got books. There could very well be some sort of proof.
It's not my friend Olava, the seer. She says things will get better for me once I start sticking up for myself.
Sounds like good advice. What does a kid do for fun around here?
Well, I used to sneak out at night and try to tip over the big ox in the Greymane's yard. And me and Mila used to climb up on the roof of Dragon's Reach and look for birds' eggs. But I don't do that stuff anymore. Father keeps catching me and then I get in trouble.
Fair enough. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
There's a flute. I could use a flute.
I can't fight. Not even a little bit. My family thinks I'm a little milk drinker.
It's alright, boy. You'll grow into it. You'll grow into it. Here, let me shut your door. That's the way I found it, right?
Yeah? What?
Why are you following me? Dining room, clearly nothing fortuitous here. Is this a journal? No. What do you want? What? Am I not supposed to be in here? I'm not even finding anything, so don't tell your masters that I'm here. I'll pay you if I have to. What is this room? It has come to my attention that inquiries have been made as to the whereabouts of one Thorold Greymane. It is my duty to inform you that Thalmor agents have taken possession of the prisoner and have escorted him to Northwatch Keep. I don't think I need to elaborate. It is in everyone's best interest if the matter is dropped entirely. I trust there will be no further inquiries as to this matter. General Tullius. This is definitely what I'm looking for. This is definitely it. The Emperor and Thalmor are working together in Skyrim. This is concreting that for me. The Empire is giving prisoners over to the Thalmor. Completely unacceptable.
I saw you steal that. Hello? Who's there?
Oh, crap.
I've still got some fight in me.
How do they know?
Damn. Ha! Found you.
Where are you at?
Why are they hurting each other?
No more. I yield. I yield.
You saw what I did. You can't yield. Shit, no.
Mercy.
Come back. I'm sorry, I can't let you live. Oh, this may not work out too well.
Hi there. Alright. Help me! Help me! Get away!
You saw what I did. I can't get away. Apparently I can't kill you either.
I didn't think you had the stomach for it.
So I can't kill the last witness. Guess we'll see what happens. Hopefully Lydia's outside. Crap, I went out the wrong door. I can't load again. I have to load. I can't risk it. If it auto saves one more time, then I lose this save, so I have to load in on that one. I couldn't risk going out the front door and getting attacked by guards and such. Hello.
Evgir onslaught has come at last. The season unending. War without end.
Fair enough. Hello.
Yeah? What?
Nothing. Just go about your business. La-di-da-di-da. Hello. I'm done. I'm good. Thank you. Did I go out the wrong door again? I think I went out the wrong door again. I don't know for sure though. Come on, go to the load screen. You know you want to. There you go.
We heading out?
Yep.
As
Thank
you.
you.
Will, my
Thanks for
thing.
keeping watch.
I will protect you with my life.
I had a premonition in there that if I wasn't real cautious, I was going to have to kill some people in that house. Fortunately for them, I was cautious enough.
Thorald's disappearance has left our family in shambles.
I understand. I'm going to go in and talk to your son, actually.
I trust you're not planning any trouble. What can I do for you,
Nope,
friend?
no trouble.
Do you have news? Did you find something?
I have proof that Thorald lives.
I knew it. Let me see, please. The Thalmor. By the 9, it's worse than I thought. So, Northwatch Keep. Then we know where to hit him.
You're wanting to assault there?
I'll do anything if it means saving my brother. You'll join us, won't you? Thorald can't be left to those monsters.
Look, there's certain ways that I have to process the Thalmor when I'm fighting them. And there's certain things that I do that I can't have you there for. So you just stay hidden and I'll take care of it.
Are you sure? I doubt you stand a chance against the Thalmor. I can have a group of men ready at a moment's notice. Many would be willing to help rescue my brother.
Look, I'm sure. I'm going to bring him back myself. If for some reason I just absolutely cannot, then I'll come back.
Very well. I'll give you a chance. But if you can't do it, I will.
Sounds fair. Sounds fair. Alright, Lydia. We have a task. But our first task we need to go talk to a prisoner up in the dungeon in Dragon Reach up there.
Another wanderer, here to lick my father's boots. Good job.
Not here to lick anyone's boots, kid. Well, with Erannor, it's a little bit more serious than that, but yeah, pretty much that's it. Erannor will strip them down and feast on their bodies, as wood elves do, in honor of Y'ffre. The Thalmor are his ultimate foes, and as such, he must honor Y'ffre when he kills them. Is this the prisoner I need to talk to? Looks like a red guard. He's wearing the same outfit. Excuse me, come back. Come back here. And I'll go explore. Who are you?
What is it?
Hello, Larkspur.
Tidings, weary traveler. These days it's not often I get approached, at least by other men. They call me Larkspur. That name should tell you anything you need to know, and everything you want to believe.
Should I know you?
Perhaps. You may have heard vicious rumors regarding my appetite for women, and I assure you, they're all true. You may have heard I'm a nefarious rogue who robs and kills and beds your wife, but only if you're rich.
He's a fellow wood elf.
And I assure you, I don't care whose wives I bed. You may have heard I'm taller than a giant and as ugly as a troll. And so, I submit to you my person as evidence, and you'll see that I'm chiseled like a sculpture, and that rumor is more mud than stone.
Nope. Never heard of you.
Then consider yourself blessed. You can hear the story of Larkspur from the one who lived it.
So, what brings you to the dungeon?
Would you believe me if I said I came here for the company? Such a statement would be made in jest, of course, but not entirely false. I do indeed come here for the company, but only to mock it.
Are you referring to the prisoners?
Never. I wouldn't mock those whose predicaments once mirrored my own.
You were once a prisoner here?
I'm a bandit, a thief, which might strike you as odd, considering this dashing head of mine is still attached to its body. After all, in this land, only the rich get a trial, whether your capital is coin or politics. My pursuers couldn't execute me because I turned myself in. I turned myself in because the Jarl can't risk an execution. With the civil war going on, there's too much turmoil, and the Jarl knows his chair isn't exclusive to his bottom. To execute a bandit who sacks finely clothed men and spreads the coin among the people, well, that won't make that chair any more comfortable.
So you're pretty much telling me you're Robin Hood. What made you become a bandit?
My mother. Truth is, I was a bandit before I was anything else. The bandit business was the family business, and I've been a no-good bandit since birth. My parents made it seem so romantic when I was a child. They would return and tell me tales of great beasts and come back with the skins as proof. Most of the time, they brought back books they stole from caravans. They wanted a different life for me, but they weren't naive.
So what else did they teach you?
They also taught me the trade, how to knock an arrow, shoot a troll between the eyes, and harvest its fat. As you might expect, I was a natural.
Well, you are a wood elf.
They taught me how to kill a man, too.
We
where the weak
Bosmer
points
are,
were in his body and mind. How a simple illusion spell can pierce harder than any blade. When I went out on my own, however, I soon learned that the life of a bandit was far from romantic. There was no sense to the carnage. It didn't matter if you were rich or poor, armed or defenseless. If you walked the road, you paid the toll.
I understand. Let's see. Even bandits should have some sense of honor.
I agree. But you'll have a hard time convincing a bandit of his moral obligation. Gold is far more persuasive.
Farewell. I have a prisoner to talk to, and
I'd be a lot warmer.
It's always nice to talk to a brother elf, but unfortunately, you may very well be corrupted beyond reckoning.
Dragons, ain't no matter to
Hello.
me looking at. Let them come.
I need to find your boss, Kamatu. Where is he hiding?
You have a death wish, then? If you know that name, you must know to meet him would be to meet your end. But it seems we both have needs, friend. Perhaps we can help each other out.
And what exactly is it that you need?
I have dishonored my brothers by being captured, so they have left me here. My life with the Alakir is over now, but I have no wish to die in this god's forsaken land. If I can be released from prison, I may start over. See to that, and I'll tell you what you want to know.
So how much is it to pay your fine?
100 gold will secure my release. You can afford that, can't you? I suppose you'd better hope you can, if you want the information. Get the money into the hands of one of these guards, and I'll tell you what you want to know.
So why did they leave you here?
Because I was clumsy enough to be captured. Kamatu always says, we're supposed to be the best of the best. I wasn't.
So he got captured and they left him to rot. Interesting. Well, I guess I can just... Wait, no I can't. I need to put this in there. Now I can. Alright. Let's go talk to a guard, shall we, Lydia?
What could it mean? The return of the Dragonborn? And who among us could possibly hold that honor and such power?
I want to pay that prisoner's fine.
Done. Convince him to stay out of the city while you're at it.
Oh, no problem, Penguin. No problem. You been having fun then?
Roriksted's a nice enough little hamlet, but a boring posting for a guard.
Alright, let's talk about how we can help each other.
You buy my way out of here, and I'll tell you what you want to know.
Just been making my way around Whiterun there, Penguin. Your fine's been paid, now tell me about Kamatu.
Very well. Kamatu is west of Whiterun. It's an unassuming little cave called Swindler's Den. You realize if you set foot in there, you're never coming back out? They'll kill you. But that's your problem, not mine. Guard! My fine's been paid, now set me free!
Alright, Lydia, we got what we needed. Let's go.
Sorry, my ears aren't so good.
Alright, let's check the map. So Swindler's Den is just past where we're going to kill a bandit leader. Okay. Fair enough. The frontier to Cyrodiil is down there, huh? Okay.
Is something?
I said my fine has been paid. Now let me out.
Right, right. Oh, look at that. I seem to have lost my keys.
You're shrugging, Lydia. I think that's hilarious. The guards are taunting the man. Gives me a head start. He can't go and tell Kamatu. But the question is, should we actually go directly there? I guess we could head over, kill Bandit's leader on the way. Sounds good to me. Let's go talk to the leader of Jorvaskr first. What do you think?
How do you do, Thane?
You think as Thane... Oh, hello, guard. You think as Thane of Whiterun they'll accept me into the companions?
I should bash your face in after all you've done.
You want to fight me?
Damn those Greymanes to oblivion. They want to back the Stormcloaks, they'll get what's coming to them.
He has a problem with me, Lydia. Alright, so we haven't actually been in here. Let's check this place out. Hall of the Companions. Jorvaskr.
Those two at it again? Just keep moving.
What?
You'll
What's
wear
going
'em
on?
out.
This should be good.
Hey, watch it!
Someone do something! I knew it!
Get him! Pull him back! Yeah! Yeah!
Why are they fighting?
Asura curse you!
You think you stand a chance?
Hey, Brewdog, how you doing? Break it up! Break it up, you two! Whoa!
You dare fight a Dunmer? Filthy
Huh?
I wonder why they're beating on each other. I think he should be careful. He may burn the place down. Oh, she won.
Ah, fresh blood. Hope you know how to handle yourself.
What now?
Nothing.
You'll do all right someday.
I'd be dead if not for Big Training. Took me in and
Enough
helped me
with the
turn my
training.
life
I
around.
want to go fight something.
When the Empire
No
surrendered to
fighting
the
just yet.
all-merry Dominion,
Not till Skjor says
they
so.
shamed
We
us
train
all.
now.
Where can I find your leader?
You get to fight.
Excuse me.
Before I fought,
What's on your mind?
Who's in charge?
The Circle are the ones who parcel out the jobs. That's Ayla, Skjor, and the brothers, Farkas and Vilkas. Kodlak advises them, but he doesn't really give orders.
Fair enough.
All these younglings scampering around.
Oh,
If
you're
you wish to
Ayla.
hunt with me, your feet need to be quick and your eyes quicker.
Can I join the companions?
We don't just take in any milk drinker who stumbles in. Talk to Kodlak if you think you have what it takes to be a companion.
And where can
I'll
I
take my
find
leave,
Kodlak then?
Oh? Got more to say?
Haven't seen your face before. I'm watching you.
Then I join.
So you think you have what it takes? Huh. Lucky for you, I'm not the one who makes that decision. Talk to Kodlak. Who knows? Maybe he's in a generous mood. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, there's downstairs. Let's check down here. Maybe he's in the living quarters.
Oh, I'm just a servant, dear. You want to talk to one of the companions, I'm sure. I've been tending to the warriors of Jorvaskr for as long as I can remember.
So what can you tell me of them?
A good bunch of men and women who make too much a mess, if you ask me. Goodbye, dear.
Goodbye.
Yes, yes, I haven't got all day. Speak. Mm-hmm.
Nothing to say. Alright, so... Oh, there's people sitting back there. Let's go see.
But I still hear the call of the blood.
We all do. It is our burden to bear. But we can overcome.
You have my brother and I, obviously. But I don't know if the rest will go along quite so easily.
Leave that to me.
Hello. You must be Kodlak.
A stranger comes to our hall.
I would like to join the companions.
Would you now? Here, let me have a look at you. Yes, perhaps. A certain strength of spirit.
Master, you're not truly considering accepting him.
I am nobody's master, Vilkas. And last I checked, we had some empty beds in Jorvaskr for those with a fire burning in their hearts.
Apologies. But perhaps this isn't the time. I've never even heard of this outsider.
Sometimes the famous come to us. Sometimes men and women come to us to seek their fame. It makes no difference. What matters is their heart.
And their arm.
Of course. How are you in battle, boy?
I can handle myself.
That may be so. This is Vilkas. He will test your arm. Vilkas, take him out to the yard and see what he can do.
Aye.
Alright. To the yard, then.
Be careful.
Guess the yard's out here, Lydia. Lydia, how about you do me a favor, huh?
Still here. All right, what is it? What do you need? Okay, got it.
Don't want you getting in the way of Vilkas and I.
Anything else?
Hello.
The old man said to have a look at you. So, let's do this. Just have a few swings at me so I can see your form. Don't worry, I can take it.
If I smear, you won't be here alive. Pretty good arm you have there.
Not bad. Next time won't be so easy.
Alright.
You might just make it. But for now, you're still a whelp to us, new blood. So you do what we tell you. Here's my sword. Go take it up to Yorland to have it sharpened. And be careful. It's probably worth more than you are.
To Yorland. Alright, I've met Yorland before. Oh good, he's still here. Hello, Yorland. Vilkas sent me with a sword.
I'm guessing you're the newcomer then.
Indeed. What makes you guess that? Does Vilkas always send newcomers on errands?
Oh, don't worry too much about it. They were all whelps once. They just might not like to talk about it. And don't always just do what you're told. Nobody rules anybody in the companions.
Fair enough. Are you a companion?
Not actually a companion myself, but none of them know how to work a forge properly, and I'm honored to serve them. My name is Eorlin Greymane. I work the Skyforge. Best steel in all of Skyrim. All of Tamriel.
Fair enough. Someone has to be in charge, though, right?
Well, I'm not sure how they've managed it, but they have. No leader since Ysgramor. Kodlak is the Harbinger, and he's a sort of advisor for the whole group, but every man is his own. Every woman, her own.
Fair enough. I'll need to be going.
I have a favor to ask.
What's that?
I've been working on a shield for Aela. My wife is in mourning, and I need to get back to her soon. I'd be much obliged if you could take this to Aela for me.
I'd be happy to lend a hand.
That's a good man.
Alright, here we go. Go ahead and pick up Lydia on the way back in.
We heading out? As you command, my Thane.
Alright, so Aela needs her shield.
My brother Vilkas is a better talker than me. He should be around someplace.
Yeah, I met him actually, Farkas. I met him.
I suppose you have another question?
No, just looking
Oh,
for
I'm
Aela.
just a servant, dear. You want to talk to me?
Just looking for Aela.
Are you prepared for tonight's hunt?
What?
I've been thinking, we need to be more discreet.
There's nothing wrong with what we're doing.
You know the old man doesn't like it. Let's just not be too obvious.
Hello! Problem is I didn't hear anything.
If you wish to hunt with me, your feet need to be quick and your eyes quicker.
I have your shield.
Ah, good. I've been waiting for this. Wait, I remember you. So the old man thinks you've got some heart, I guess.
You know this one? I saw him training in the yard with Vilkas.
Ah, yes. I heard you gave him quite a thrashing.
Don't let Vilkas catch you saying that.
Do you think you could handle Vilkas in a real fight?
I have no idea. It wasn't a real fight. He just let me hit him on the shield a couple times. And I don't care for boasting anyways.
Ah, a man of action. Here, let's have Farkas show you where you'll be resting your head. Ysgramor himself wouldn't have the patience to deal with all the rabble around here.
Did you call me?
I'll take my leave.